trip to Lowe's to buy 2 springs so we can lighten this trigger up. Okay guys, it's time to find a spring. Springs. Anybody see where the springs are at? Springs. Springs, clips, hard to find items. Yeah, it's hard to find. I need a spring. Okay guys, if you want to know what to get, I do recommend you put a paper clip around this spring so you don't lose it. But we got this little spring right here. It's .619 Ruger American Predator 6.5 Creed. I adjusted the trigger all the way out. If we take this cheap Wheeler, I'm not real happy with this thing, and we put it here, $4.25. $4. That's what it was. The reason I don't like this thing, it matters whether you have your trigger here or here. This puts more torque than right there. See, watch. We're going to take it back apart. We're going to change the springs in it. You get you a 13/16 Allen. And on the bottom, there are 2 holes right here and right here. If you don't have one of these magazines, it's a 308 magazine. I think you'll like it. You can get it off Midway or Ruger. But anyways, it takes 308 and all those cartridges. I think it'll only hold 1 less round, but it's not the rotary magazine like comes with the rifle. It's torqued pretty good in there, but I did not take it up to full torque last time. Okay, I like to keep it captured in there. And there we go. Hey guys, I want to show you something. They lied to you. First of all, I want to support this rifle on this scope ring here. That should give us the support. I don't want to put any weight on the scope at all and put a bag down there. But I grab hold of it, cock it. Now is the set screw. It comes out of right here. It's totally removed from the rifle. And I wish they would have put more Loctite up here. So I've totally removed it. It's supposed to be adjustable between 3 and 5. Watch what happens. £4 with the screw removed. Okay, something you guys might not know about these. The swivel stud is right here. Right there. Look at this right here. You can very easily put you another swivel right there, which would come out to right there. But it needs a nut to back it up. And there's another one down here, right there. Which I don't know why you need one right there, although might work good for the tripod down here. Right here is where this screw goes. Right there. And the spring we're going to change is right there. So we need to remove this pin. Right there. And then at that point we can pull this out. So we need to remove this C-clip. The C-clip right there. And then we're going to take us a drift punch and push that out. At this point, it would be a good time to clean this really good. See that brass? It's had 130 rounds down it. Up in the chamber. See that? I might get my borescope out and show it to you. There you go. See that brass? So if you ever have scratches on your brass and you're wondering where it's coming from when you feed it, right there is what's scratching your brass, right there at the throat. Okay guys, I don't have a way of videoing this and holding this, but you want to take a big screwdriver like this, and you want to push this C-clip right there. Push it off right there. Then you're going to take you a drift punch. If you don't have any drift punches, go to Harbor Freight. Get you the right size and push this pin out right there. And then we're just going to pull it out just like that. And now we just pull her right out. Now everything is just covered in oil. So you need to put that oil back, anything you take off. So there's the spring right there that we're going to change. Okay, here's the spring we just pulled out. Your spring out of there. Used a paper clip to pull it out. There's the old spring, still captured, and we're going to put the new one in. I cannot hold the camera and do that. Guys, I still haven't put the C-clip back in. Right there. So I'll put this screw back in with 2 threads sticking out. So I can hold that camera and do that. So set this back to 0. Put it here, but I have to hold this so it's just. So we now have a 2.5. So we went from 4 down to 2.5. And I don't really know that I want to go yeah, it's pretty light. I cleaned out that throat really good. See, no more brass. Simple Q-tip. Pull it all out, and I greased my lugs really good in there. I oiled everything back up. Put C-clip. Just take your screwdriver, slide it on. It's not hard. Okay, we're going to get a better torque wrench. Our Wheeler torque wrench will only go to 40 pounds. And so we're going to put it back together, hand tight, and then we're going to go get our torque wrench and take it to 50 inch-pounds. They marry right here and right here, this V-bolt things. We've oiled all this really good that's inside the stock, greased the lugs. Okay guys, we have a 2.5 pound trigger reassembled. All we need to do is tighten the V bolts back to the barrel, and the spec says 60 to 80 inch-pounds, and my Wheeler torque wrench only goes to 60, and we're going to go for 70, so we'll have to use a real torque wrench with the 7/16. So can't wait to go shoot this 2.5 pound trigger.